he doesn't want the video to end up in the hands of the rest of the sick people like him. Where things get interesting is that Dogpatch Press, someone who's been covering this story on his website, will get into contact with Liko, Tane's partner at the time. While the leaked DMs are nothing of vast importance, the very first one of Liko telling Dogpatch to not include Tane's name because it could affect others was an obvious attempt at protecting his name. And later on, Liko's stance was now that Tane was actually setting up Snake Thing the whole time and was trying to get info to report him to the police. Of course he was just lying, as Tane had been posting on Twitter about a recent plane trip to a rural area somewhere and how his glasses got chewed up by a puppy, only for the same exact kind of message to be said between him and Snake Thing in the late DMs, showing that Tane wasn't running no op and was deep in the trenches. Later on, Dogpatch would find out that Liko was part of the staff at PawCon, a small little furry convention, and that when he tried to bring up his grievances to the staff there, they were stonewalling him and not letting him get very far. He would even learn that the con chair, someone named Lever, was actually Liko's current landlord alongside another person protecting Tane named Ratchet Fox, and they've had plenty of house parties together before. He would go to the con itself and try to talk to Lever himself, only to get blocked from asking about Tane, and then find out that Lever has an F list where zoophilia is listed as one of his favorite things. Dogpatch would try to talk to Lever on Telegram one last time, only to get told off and blocked, meaning that the big names at PawCon who had ties to Tane didn't want to look into it either because they're his partner, or had similar interests in the man and didn't care. Remember the Zyro stuff earlier and how Tane exclaimed in excitement how he worked with them before? Turns out Zyro had ties to the Brony fandom's most popular website, Equestria Daily, at one point, was a staff member at multiple conventions, and how Liko was a staff member in a similar one that Zyro was at, showing how all these people are interconnected in one way or another. Dogpatch would contact a board member of TFF named Sovereign to ask if Zyro was still on staff, only to be met with nothing, as they would try to say he was just witch hunting and that it sucks it doesn't go to cons anymore before wiping the chat, blocking him, and going private on Twitter. Not all is bad, however, as another convention named Further Confusion would respond professionally by updating the code of conduct when Dogpatch made them aware of his grievances. TFF would then add a similar rule afterwards.
I'm Bloodbath.